Welcome back. Well, showers and thunderstorms on the way overnight tonight, at just hours away, in some case minutes if you're in the western portions of Acadiana. Still a low-end risk of severe weather. It looks like the flood threat's going to manifest mainly east of Acadiana, but there's already been some locally heavy rains, and then after that, smooth sailing. Another warm one tomorrow, but cooling off for the rest of the week. So let's get to it and talk about the water vapor imagery here as we're looking at a number of features with a low-pressure system advancing into the upper Midwest. That's dragging a cool front through the area. You can see the drier air just to the west of us. That's going to be moving in for tomorrow. Meanwhile, the remnant moisture from Tropical Storm Sarah is getting dragged northward toward the northern Gulf Coast, but most of that deep tropical moisture should manifest east of our area into eastern Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida Panhandle, and such. And you can see that low pressure system and a trailing front that's pushing on through Acadiana overnight tonight. Let's look at the Doppler radars. It's been busy with showers and storms, some intense ones from northeast Louisiana through central Louisiana on through southwest Louisiana, including Jeff Davis Parish. We're seeing a strong storm right now, another strong one offshore that's moving in, and boy, it's been raining cats and dogs in some spots. In fact, let's just go ahead and go back and do some storm tracking here, see what the Doppler radars are indicating for severe weather. And it's been showing a little rotation with this cell here in Jeff Davis Parish, so we'll have to investigate that. Elsewhere, when the Doppler thinks it's hail in this type of situation, it's not hail, it's just big raindrops. So some very heavy rains falling across Rapides Parish down through eastern portions of Allen Parish. And then farther south, this is the cell that we're looking at right now, just west of Jennings by the Welsh area. Very intense rainfall, more than likely some gusty winds here. That's bringing the velocity here, and you can see how the red spreading out. That's the outflow from this system, and we'll do a little query here and take a look at some of the Doppler velocities. Not showing a whole lot. We don't see any kind of tornado couplet, so we'll keep an eye on things, but this is a pretty intense thunderstorm with gusty winds. If the Doppler's showing 20, 30 mile-an-hour winds, probably 40 mile-per-hour winds with this cell in Jeff Davis Parish, right around the Welsh area. A lot of positive cloud-to-ground lightning strikes, so there could still be some wind damage with this particular cell. We'll keep an eye on it. Elsewhere, farther to the east, we see showers on the uptick across Vermilion, Lafayette Parish, and other parishes, so rains will be picking up as we work our way through the night. And this is a pretty nasty cell that's working its way onshore across portions of Vermilion Parish, so we'll watch that activity throughout the nighttime hours. Look at the rainfall that's fallen, especially across western and Cenla. Over 5 inches estimated by Doppler. That means probably 6 or 7 inches, some more localized flooding in western Louisiana tonight. And the risk of flooding is mainly going to concentrate, we think, over eastern Louisiana as that tropical moisture that we pointed out earlier meets up with the showers and storms. Still, the Storm Prediction Center keeping a low-end risk of an isolated severe storm, maybe damaging winds or an isolated tornado. National Weather Service indicating they think things are quieting down a little bit, but you always have to watch these storms. You don't need a tornado watch. We don't have any watches going or severe thunderstorm watch to generate severe weather. And again, the model picking up on the trends that the storms will lose some of their dynamics as they move across the area through the wee morning hours of our Tuesday morning, and then we're going to be clearing out. And then as we head into tomorrow afternoon, upper 70s to lower 80s with mostly sunny skies after morning clouds. And by this time tomorrow night, secondary front moving on through, breezy and cooler with temperatures topping out only in the 60s for Wednesday afternoon. As for rainfall, it's going to be spotty. Some spots pick up another inch or two of rain. You can see it's giving Lafayette about an inch of rain, but you can't take these to the bank. You got to get the idea. Some spots maybe a quarter inch, other spots an inch to 2 inches, and the graph model indicating much the same and even less so closer to home. But if I just drag this map over, look at that rainfall off to the east. You get into areas of yellow, you're talking 8 inches of rain, so that's where the heavy rains are going to be, and some of that flooding may manifest over toward coastal Mississippi. So overnight tonight, temperatures mid-60s through tomorrow morning, so mild again. You can go jacketless for tomorrow, but that'll change going into tomorrow night as temperatures dip down into the 50s through Wednesday morning, and then Wednesday afternoon only get up into the mid to upper 60s. So overnight tonight, a stormy night ahead, a 90% chance of rain and storms. A few possibly severe, probably not, but gusty winds for sure. Locally, very heavy downpours. We'll watch the Doppler radars and, of course, keep you posted. Always keep that KATC weather app handy. It alerts you on everything, and we send out Doppler updates on that on demand or automatically. 80 the projected high for tomorrow. Lots of sunshine. It'll be warm, but then cooling off. Finally, a period of fall-like weather. It warms back up again, and then maybe some showers as we get closer to Thanksgiving. We'll have to reassess that in the days to come, but in the near term, stormy tonight. Nice, though, for tomorrow. Cooler later this week. That's it for weather for now. We're going to have more coming up in just a bit.